Hi, Mr. Devlin here. Insurgency Sandstorm. Holy shit, it's a good game. As I pre-ordered the game, I got the chance to play the second beta. And I've really been enjoying it. And I am now probably going to be using Sandstorm as a main feature or game on the channel. So if this is a game that you're interested in, don't forget, click that subscribe button because I'll be having loads more content just like this. You'll have to excuse the background gameplay because obviously I'm still getting used to mouse and keyboard. So I'm not exactly perfect at the game, but I've been really enjoying learning how to play it. There's one feature that really stood out for me in the game, and it's the audio. They've done an excellent job of working with the audio. The gun sounds, the explosions, the commentary from the soldiers. It's absolutely amazing. Just by the sound of the guns firing off, you can tell if someone's a left, the right, below you, up above you. It's absolutely amazing. What a fantastic job they've done. Another very important feature of the audio is that you can tell when a shot's gone off. You can tell if it's inside, outside, and primarily what sort of building if it was shot from the inside. Don't get me wrong, the game's not perfect, far from it, and there's a lot of things that need ironing out, and I'm sure they'll get it done for the full release. One of the main things that concerns me a little bit is the optimization. You can see micro stuttering and you can feel it when you're actually playing the game. But, like I said, I'm sure they'll get that sorted out. One other thing that's quite off-putting, when you're actually moving, it feels like you're floating. And if you're watching other players look at their models, it looks like they're floating slightly as well. Something I'm sure they can concentrate on and put a patch to get it fixed or have it ready for when the game is fully released. You can actually tell that the game's been developed using the Unreal 4 engine as opposed to the older engine that they used for the first Insurgency, because graphically it looks absolutely brilliant. Don't get me wrong, it's not on par with something like a Battlefield, but this is a much smaller team, and I think the job they've done is absolutely brilliant. The maps that I've played, I've really enjoyed. They're really fluent, and the gameplay is absolutely brilliant when you're playing on it. There's a lot of places to hide. There's a lot of places to, shall we say, camp, because you have got to take your time in this game. It's not a run and gun game. I mean, you can run and gun, don't get me wrong, but it's a slower paced game. You have to be more careful and you have to be more cautious. But the maps that I've played have been brilliant. I've been really enjoying the gunplay. It's as if you can feel it within your mouse, the different types of guns that you use. You can tell when you've swapped over to a different weapon that it feels different, it feels real, and that's another aspect of the game that I've really enjoyed. It's very satisfying as well when you actually down an opponent. You feel that you really deserved it. I don't know what it is. It's just that when you've killed someone, you know that you've done that out of skill and not random as it feels in other games. I know I've been buzzing for this game, but it's not disappointed. When I played the beta last night, I had such a good time. Initially, I was only going to have an hour or so. I think I was on 3 or 4 hours. People have said it's probably not the best game, the Insurgency titles, to start playing on a PC using the keyboard and mouse. I think they're wrong slightly. It's because I have to be more cautious and, like I said, take my time. It's making me think more and it's giving me more time to get used to the keyboard and mouse. I am finding it a little difficult, but I am getting used to it, and I think over the next couple of weeks I'll be getting better and better. One of the things that I did find which was slightly frustrating, and I did it myself, don't get me wrong, is friendly fire. I mean, it's got to be in the game because it's a hardcore sort of game, but I was seeing myself, at least on one occasion, I did actually kill one of my teammates. Not on purpose, obviously, but when I was looking at the feed, I found that that was happening on more than one occasion from the other players. It's not a criticism, but I think that NWI could make it more clearer who was on your team, because sometimes it was a little confusing and the little blue icon that was on your teammates seemed to disappear or flicker. So if you're actually looking at someone or you've just turned a corner, you don't see the blue icon, the first thing you're going to do is shoot. Maybe they could make it more prominent that who or who is not a member of your team. Overall, I'm really enjoying the game, and I'm going to be featuring a lot more content from Insurgency Sandstorm. It's a new game on the block, and I think it's absolutely awesome. You should get out there and buy it. It's not an expensive game, 20 odd quid. Go and get it. And as people know, my channel used to be primarily Battlefield, and this game is in no way a Battlefield killer. They're completely different games. I think that is going to go to World War III. That's the game that Battlefield should be worried about. Anyway, if Insurgency Sandstorm is a game you're interested in, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon ticket so you get notifications of when we're uploading new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, out.